Will this robot be able to outpace traditional markets in terms of gains? In the next 12 months, what is going to be the best performing asset? Will it be the S&P 500? Will it be Bitcoin, or will it be real estate? And there's one more competitor that I want to add into the mix, and that is my financial advisor that's a robot. And what I mean is just the software that I've been utilizing. If you guys have been watching the channel, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And if not, here's a quick 1-2 on it. Nurp has a trading software that you could attach to your brokerage, and it executes trades for you. So what I want to do in this video is compare the robot's performance to other financial instruments and see where we will be in the next 12 months. In this video, this will be the start of a new playlist where you could see month to month on how we are performing in comparison to other markets, such as the ones I stated earlier. Alright guys, welcome back, and if you're new to the channel, my name is Matt Jimenez. I am an entrepreneur that has worked with the greatest minds in finance over the last 5 years, and I'm here to pour into you guys everything that they poured into me. Without further ado, let's get straight to it. October 27th, I opened up a brokerage account with Fusion Markets Live, and what I did was attach Nurp's trading software to see how well we can do. In this account, I deposited $50,000 where I gave full access for the software to execute on all the trading decisions. And I want to see from the starting date of when I opened this account how we stack up against the S&P, real estate, Bitcoin, and gold. Because all of those, to me, are other asset classes that I'm extremely interested in and have a bit of knowledge in. So let's jump over to the charts and let's do the comparison. Okay, so we are here on my FX book. This is the account that I have the $50,000 in that I've been tracking. And remember, the starting date is October 27th. So this is when the money hit the account and was actively trading. Since then, we're up 1.58%. November, we are at 0.99, so about 1% for this. So overall, since the account has started, we are up 1.58%. Now let's jump over to TradingView and see how that stacks up in comparison to other markets. I have the S&P pulled up here on TradingView. One of my favorite tools to use just to give me my quick numbers is this icon right over here. It's a measuring tool. All you do is go over to the candle on when you want to measure from. So in this case, we're starting October 27th, which is this candle. And the close of this candle was right here. I'm going to go ahead and click down, and then I'm going to go to current price where we are. So if I had invested that $50,000 in the S&P on October 27th, I would be up 9.57%, which is absolutely phenomenal. And coincidentally, it's at a complete low. So as you can see, we have this downtrend happening in the S&P. And ironically, October 27th happened to be at the bottom of an impulse movement. So this is an impulse movement. This is an impulse movement. This is an impulse movement. The ones going to the upside are correction. So correction 1, correction, correction. So we would have bought on this date right here, which was at the end of an impulse movement. So that is the best time to become a buyer in a downtrend, which obviously led to this massive gain of 9.5%. S&P wins this time by a whopping 8%. Let's check Bitcoin. Bitcoin's October 27th. If I was to put $50,000 in on that date, where would I be? So this candle right here is the starting date. Let's grab our tool, start at the close of that, and we are currently right here in live price. Bitcoin from October 27th to today is 7.86%. So they got us beat by a good 6%. Let's do the dollar for giggles. October 27th. All right, this is going to be funny. From here, you had X amount of dollars in your bank account to right here in current day, the same amount of dollars in your bank account is now 2% weaker. If you held dollars instead of using software, you would be down 2%. So we beat the dollar. That's a good sign, guys. Let's pop over to gold really quick. Let's grab our tool, find October 27th. All right, right here, this candle. So here's the close of the candle. All right, wow. So gold is down -1%. So we beat gold too. So we beat the dollar and gold. The S&P has us beat and Bitcoin has us beat. Now let's check the last asset class. Here's where we can find real estate prices in terms of how well it did nationwide. So here's October 27th. I went ahead and clicked on the bottom of this candle, which is the close. If we're bringing it up to current day, wow, what an amazing rise for real estate. We are at 10% gain if we had bought on October 27th. So real estate has us beat. Now, remember, this is just the first of many videos I will be making on this to track it. This is a 12-month marathon, not a short distance sprint, but we are looking like we're getting beat on this episode. But if we look at the overall trajectory, REITs, as you can see, on a downward trend. That's one place I like to look at real estate prices to give me an idea of the strength. Another one that I like to use is the Vanguard real estate. It's VNQ right here. It's an ETF. Let's just go and see how Vanguard did. Okay, same thing really. So let's grab our tool. October 27th right here. Click up to current price. Wow, 11% guys. Real estate crushed. But then again, we always have to take into consideration the irony and also the luck on October 27th if I was to become a buyer in that market. I mean, it's, as you can see, we're on a clear downtrend, but this was a pretty nice time to buy. You know, this is 2020. You never see this happening until it's already happened. 11% gain. And again, just like the S&P, we are buying on a correction. So this was the whole impulse move right here and now correction. So if you bought at the bottom of an impulsive move for the swing of a correction, you did extremely well. In my anticipation, what I see happening right here is a potential little short, especially with that candle formation like this. We could revisit this and see how this plays out, but I think that we can potentially come down a bit on this. But another reversal signal, and I just can't help but do TA, guys, so bear with me. We have a clear head and shoulders, inverted head and shoulders. So right here we have our left shoulder and we have our head, and there goes the neckline, and this is the right shoulder. That's looking super bullish for the real estate market. You have a clear reversal signal, which is an inverted head and shoulders, but I do think we're due for a little correction, especially to fill in this gap potentially. It looks like we had this gap here and we just came up and filled it. And now we're headed lower, I believe, at least for a little bit. But you could also see the MAs are starting to pinch. This is starting to curve up and this one's coming down. If they pinch tighter and cross, then we are definitely headed on a full reversal. And now this video just turned into a real estate market breakdown, which I did not intend for. So there you have it. I just compared the software's performance to other markets since October 27th. And there's two classes that we beat. One, we beat our savings account. And two, we beat gold. For now, Bitcoin, the S&P, and real estate have us beat by a significant amount. But like I said, this is a 12-month experiment rather than a 2-week one. This was just the initial video to get this playlist started because I'm super interested to see how well we will do when we're stacked up against other asset classes that have been so dominant for many years. Finance is my thing. I get super enthusiastic about it, and I just love to just indulge in all the comparisons and things that are happening throughout markets. And if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like and subscribe button and leave me a comment on what asset classes you'd like me to compare the trading software's performance to. I'm really interested in seeing how well we could actually do to any class, so leave the comment. But that's all I got for you guys today. Peace.